Climate change is the defining challenge of our time. The Earth's average temperature has risen by 1.2 degrees Celsius since the Industrial Revolution, and the rate of change is accelerating. Understanding the science behind global warming is essential for addressing this crisis. The greenhouse effect is a natural process that keeps Earth warm enough for life. Certain gases in the atmosphere, including carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor, trap heat from the sun. Without this effect, Earth's average temperature would be -18 degrees Celsius instead of the pleasant 15 degrees we enjoy. Since the Industrial Revolution, human activities have dramatically increased greenhouse gas concentrations. Burning fossil fuels for energy, deforestation, and industrial agriculture release huge amounts of CO2 and methane. Atmospheric CO2 has risen from 280 parts per million pre-industrially to over 420 parts per million today. The evidence for global warming is overwhelming. Thermometer records show rising temperatures. Glaciers are retreating worldwide. Sea ice in the Arctic is shrinking. Sea levels are rising. Heat waves are more frequent and intense. Ocean acidification is increasing. All of these observations point to a warming planet. Climate feedback loops can accelerate warming. As Arctic ice melts, less sunlight is reflected, causing more warming. As permafrost thaws, it releases methane, a potent greenhouse gas. As forests die from drought, they release stored carbon. These feedback loops are dangerous because they can push the climate past tipping points. Climate change is making extreme weather events more common and severe. Hurricanes are stronger due to warmer oceans. Wildfires are more frequent due to drought conditions. Floods are worse because warmer air holds more moisture. The economic cost of climate-related disasters is measured in hundreds of billions of dollars annually. The Paris Agreement, signed by 196 countries in 2015, aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, ideally 1.5 degrees. Each country sets its own emission reduction targets called nationally determined contributions. However, current pledges put the world on track for about 2.7 degrees of warming. The cost of renewable energy has fallen dramatically. Solar and wind are now cheaper than fossil fuels in most parts of the world. Global renewable capacity is growing exponentially. Battery technology is improving rapidly. Electric vehicles are becoming mainstream. The transition to clean energy is underway, but not fast enough. Carbon capture technology removes CO2 directly from the atmosphere or from industrial emissions. Direct air capture plants can pull CO2 from ambient air and store it underground. Nature-based solutions like reforestation also absorb carbon. These technologies will be essential for reaching net zero emissions. Climate tipping points are thresholds beyond which changes become self-sustaining and irreversible. These include the collapse of the Greenland ice sheet, dieback of the Amazon rainforest, and disruption of the Atlantic meridional overturning circulation. Once crossed, these tipping points would dramatically alter the Earth system. Individual actions matter. Reduce energy consumption, choose renewable energy, eat less meat, avoid air travel when possible, and support climate-friendly policies. Voting for leaders who take climate action seriously is one of the most impactful things you can do. Collective action drives systemic change. Climate change is a global problem that requires a global solution. The choices we make in the next decade will determine the climate for centuries to come. The science is clear, the technology exists, and the economic case for action has never been stronger. What is needed now is the collective will to act.